taking off. All units, fire at will. 1-2, pick your targets. Too many, Captain. Watch your stabilizer, Gold 6. Anybody, cover me. I got 2 vultures on my tail. You've got to hold them here. Watch your left. I can't shake them. I'm hit.
Hey everybody, how you guys doing tonight? My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence, and welcome back to Star Wars Republic at War. We are playing as the Republic this time around. We're going to try some Star Destroyers because I missed my Star Destroyers. You guys know how I love my Star Destroyers. And we also got a couple cool things to talk about. We're going to do a little bit of ESO commentary today, and then we're also going to talk about a copyright claim that happened to me last week with the episode Clankers, which you guys know is one of the Republic at War pieces. So we'll chat about that, but interesting week, and I'm excited to chat about it with you guys since Week from Hell's over now. Thank the heavens. Let's go ahead, though. First, I want to get some reinforcements up here because we need to control this base immediately. So, we're going to go ahead and develop a forward base here because I need this base. This base needs to be mine. Did they rush my station right away? Wow. That typically doesn't happen. That typically doesn't happen at all, as a matter of fact. Alright, so let's get our guys. We're going to roll 2 missile, 1 turret, repair yard. So you're defending this base. You gentlemen are defending this one right here. You, sir, are defending this one right here. And you, sir, are going to defend this one right here. Looks like we have some enemy clankers approaching. I want you defending this area.
Construction complete.
Is it high command? Ship classes. Pretty sure it's the high command. We're about to find out. Hopefully I have the right one, because if I don't, I'm going to be a little upset. It's been that long since I've played the Republic, which is quite scary, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead. I want 4 in reserve. And we'll get 4 bombers in reserve as well. I like having reserve troops, because you never know when you're going to need them. Let's get that tier 2.
Upgrade in progress.
Sir. Yes, General. What are your orders? Yes, sir.
I get these gentlemen to head down there to take that base as well. So we've got tier 2 coming now. We've got our base coming right here. We have 4 battalions on backup in case we actually need them. So it looks like we're at a pretty safe point. May as well talk about some copyright stuff real quick. So going into the whole copyright issue, we did have a hell of a copyright issue, guys. This actually came up last week, and it went way further than I thought it would. But to give you guys the update, since it was Republic at War related, so unfortunate. I had a company named SME claim my Republic at War video, Clankers, last week. As to why they claimed it, I really can't answer that question for you guys. But they did claim it, which is a little frustrating. Oh, we got some droids down here. Okay, that's why we have reinforcements. Okay, so basically what happened on that claim, guys, a little frustrating, as I said, but, you know, nothing that I guess we can't get past. Unfortunately, what happened is we had a company, SME, like I just said, claim the rights to my Star Wars Republic at War Clankers episode of Season 2 last Tuesday. I'm not quite sure why this happened, because they clearly do not own the rights to said, to said music. It was a small music clip called Destroying the Shield Generator. It's from the Clone Wars animated series, which we know is in this one. The music is in here because this is a Clone Wars. And essentially what they did was just make that claim on it. As far as who they are, I don't know. I've narrowed it down to 3 based off of some of my colleagues and friends. And basically, they are either the Sony Music Entertainment Group, or they are the Society of Mechanical Engineers, or, yeah, Society of Mechanical Engineers, I know. Or they are the, whatchamacallits. It's an SME coding. It's a online coding group, basically. So it's one of those three. What is it? The Society of Mechanical Engineers seems like the most likely one because those guys have been claiming random videos with the Star Wars rights. Little frustrating, right? I really don't quite know. I couldn't put my finger on it. So what happened there is I disputed the claim initially, which it came up. I put the video up Monday night. It didn't come into play until Tuesday morning, and I woke up and I had a claim. And I was like, oh, God, what have I done? Because I thought it was on something, like that I typically get claims on, like the video game trailer footage, which I just email my buddies over at whatever company I'm using it from, and they're like, oh, hey, no problem. We'll get it fixed. And then it's not an issue. But that wasn't the case. So this came from SME. Again, I haven't confirmed who they are. I just know it's one of those three groups. And basically, they were like, yo, bro, destroying the shield generator, you know, that track you used in your Star Wars video game, it's kind of ours. And I was a little suspicious on that, right? I was definitely a little suspicious on that because it's Star Wars. It's LucasArts and it's Disney, right? Those are the people. That simple. And I knew they didn't have the rights to it, so I went ahead and I disputed that claim, right? I went ahead, threw a dispute up, and gave my whole fair use spiel, right? And that was that. That's what happened. Now, after doing the free use, it was immediately shot down. So I submitted that Tuesday morning, did my whole essay talking about, you know, fair use, and talking about how it's in a video game and it's Star Wars Republic at War. You clearly don't have the rights to this because I've looked it up, and it's Lucas, and they immediately disputed it again. So they went ahead and decided to be like, oh, hey, yeah, by the way, no, it's still ours. So at this point, I have two options, right? I can either go and continue with these guys going on to a claim to the point where I have to get in personal touch with these guys, and I didn't feel that was necessary for this one. It's one video. It's not like it's all of my Star Wars Republic at War videos, and what I used is the YouTube media, the media thing, and what the media thing allows you to do is basically cut out copywritten content. So after cutting out copywritten content, it was gone, right? Spiel gone, problem fixed, or so I thought. That very clearly wasn't the case. So I was a little upset. But you know, we each have our days, I suppose. So when it came to the copyright stuff, that frustrated the living hell out of me. Straight up. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what I can do to fix it because, again, it is clearly not this company's material. Just straight up not this company's material, which is unfortunate because, again, like Star Wars Republic at War, I love doing this, and I really hope that these copyright claims don't become a standard issue. If they do, I'll be very upset because I'm going to have to reach out directly to Lucas and stuff and pull the copyright stuff. So I don't know. I just don't even know what I want to do. Typically, when it comes to these fraudulent things, and the reason I know it's fraud, right, is because immediately they disputed it. They did the secondary dispute, right? I'm like, talk to us because you don't have it clearly. And you know, when it comes down to that, you know, especially the fact that they did it in less than it took me to refresh the page. Not joking. So by the time I had refreshed the page, they'd already claimed it, or excuse me, disputed the claim I had made. And yeah, you know something's up at that point. So I was just like, look, it's not worth it. Edited the audio out. Now there's like, I think a 2-minute spiel or something in there where it's what, like, I think 360p instead of 1080. Just the audio, that is, because they had to edit it out. So that was just, again, a little disappointing, but there's really not much I can do to get around that. So oh well, right? I mean, oh well. There's really not much else I can say on that. It sucks, but that's how it's got to be, I guess. So that was a little disappointing. That's the copyright spiel that happened. So hopefully it doesn't happen this week. It is the music destroying the shield generators, which I know for a matter of fact is playing during this video. So I've turned down the audio a little bit on the music. Not that it's going to make a difference, of course, but I hope that maybe they'll be like, oh, hey, well, you know, he fixed it, so don't worry about it. Because after I removed the audio, they immediately were just like, oh, cool, bro, thanks. So I don't know. I just find it strange, you know. There's really not much I can do on that nature, though, so who knows. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing about the copyright stuff. Clearly, you guys can tell I'm tired via this commentary because I'm exhausted. I have been on an ESO rampage this weekend. I called it an ESO coma. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I don't know if you guys saw that tweet, but it is like an ESO coma, basically. At this point in time, I played ESO for almost 2 days played time. I'm around level 20. I did a lot of PvP last night, which is so much fun. I really, really wish that I could share that with you guys here on the YouTubes. But unfortunately, my GPU is not powerful enough to fraps while playing ESO PvP, even on the lowest settings, which is a little unfortunate. I'm actually looking at upgrading the GPU, which we'll talk about here in a second. Let me just make sure I can secure this front base. I've got the Star Destroyers here because these things are bees. This is like my favorite Republic strategy, is to go ahead and throw out these Victory class Star Destroyers at the get-go because they are so powerful. So powerful, and I am not exaggerating this at all. They are beasts, and they can do so much work so quickly, which is just glorious. So why waste time with, you know, the acclamator, and then also I think it's the syntax. Yeah, why waste time with those when you can just throw them into the Star Destroyers, the Victory class ones, which are cruisers technically speaking, but I mean they're gorgeous ships and they have long range missiles and they can do a ton of damage. Plus their ability is a maximized firepower, which is fantastic. So I typically like to get a couple of those out there, and then they can effectively make a giant wall at the get-go, which is nice. But yeah, going back to ESO, I've loved it. I've been on the quest for werewolf at the moment right now, trying to figure out how to become a werewolf. I think I've narrowed down the location. I'm just waiting for the full moon this evening, which I'm really excited about. So hopefully it's the right moon. If not, I'm going to have to go to sleep, then wake up at 4:30 in the morning to get the right moon. It's just crazy. But I've been putting a lot of time into ESO, and it's good to be back in the MMO world, you know. I haven't played an MMO in forever. I think it's been about 3 years since I've seriously played an MMO. And it feels great to be playing one again. I actually have a couple ESO videos coming out this week. I'll do one on the whole werewolfism thing. I believe, if I get it, I'll have it up Monday. And then I also have the Collector's Edition video coming up Monday too, which is quite exciting. I've enjoyed my time with ESO. It's just, oh, so much. Oh, so much, because it's so good. Let's see here. Tucker on 5, waiting for Mother Bird, over. I could just make a Star Destroyer fleet because these things are kind of awesome. I mean, just look at the stopping power, you know, like these things, throw them on a defensive line and there's no way. Because I've got 4 mid, they come with 2 squads of A-Wings apiece, which isn't bad, but the A-Wings are better compared to the standard fighters. Then just have them maximize their firepower and they just terrorize. And their shields are strong enough there with it, like that one just came in from hyperspace. And, you know, they're terrorizing. Then again, that's just a little carrier. But they're good. I like having them as backline ships.
Upgrade complete.
What's here? Okay. So we should be able to hold this line. I don't see why we can't hold this line. Got enough A-Wings. Stop that carrier. Yeah, we're okay. So let's go ahead and... I could save up for Predator. But Predator is going to cost me another upgrade if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Alright, we'll build a... yeah, we'll drop two cruisers. 2 cruisers for an assault. We'll drop them here, and then we'll push down mid. Hopefully the cruisers will be... Or I could actually flank from the south here.
Our space station is under attack.
We'll go both ways. Oh, we'll find out.
Yes, sir. We're on it, General.
Alright, so... Oh, well, I guess I can... Probably should, to be honest with you. Have some cruisers in defense positions here. It's probably smart to have that there, so at least we have something defending the base. Alright. Because what are we up to now? 32 out of 50. See, we're already close. This defensive wall is nice, though. I like this defensive wall we got set up here. My thoughts are all over the place because right now I'm thinking about ESO while doing this simultaneously. Like a boss. ESO has been good, though. I have a couple of videos coming this week. You guys should definitely check out. One of them is encouraging you guys to add me as friends, so you should definitely do that. Just gonna throw that out there.
Unit in production.
We'll just do a whole Empire siege in this one. Call it the Imperials, so we get the best of both worlds, right? ESO, note, ESO throwback there for the Imperial race, right? You know, and then the Imperials. Is it the Empire? The Empire. Imperial Star Destroyer. Gorgeous ships. Those Star Destroyers. Ho ho ho. They are beautiful. It looks like they're doing a lot of pushes. I'm kind of surprised. Swell a massive fleet and then have it. Honestly, it should come in from hyperspace right here. So we'll send some scouts down there to go ahead and do that. Let's see here. You know what? I should just... Honestly, I could build... What? 2 accumulator classes of ship. Could work. Because these will throw out Star Destroyers or A-Wings if I'm not mistaken. Because they're going to keep throwing fighters at me, but these victory classes just have a wall going. I mean, look at that range with the missiles, you know. They're hitting them from all the way up there. It's just fantastic. So, and we did lock down the resource bases for the most part. That's theirs, which, I mean, that's their base right in there. Right here, rather, is their base. And then here we've got another resource. I suppose we could take that resource base. Who knows? Alright, well, what we'll do is we'll have these gents get us a little perimeter up here. What's my destination?
Vehicle in production.
Oh! Alright. You're about to get it. Oh, look at those Star Destroyers. So sexy. We came out of hyperspace, so we weren't allowed to do our shields, but... Oh, man. Look at how gorgeous those things are. They're going right underneath us. Well, that probably wasn't the smartest decision to throw them all 3 out at once, but the fighter swarm should do us pretty decent job, and that'll max us out at 48 out of 50. And then we're done. That is maximum unit capacity right there. Alright, it looks like we held okay. We lost a couple turrets, but are all our shield generators? Yeah, our shield generators on all 3 are still up. So what we'll do is we'll hold here with the fleet, and then we'll push in once the shields have been restored. Yeah, because there's no way. I mean, look at that. Ba-boom. Those Imperial classes are just gorgeous ships. Done. Stop dead in their tracks. Perfect. Alright, now we wait for the shields. And again, those long-range turbo lasers, just perfect. The Avenger. Let's see. The Basilisk. And the Electo, I like. Then we have their support ships. The Eldira. Anubis, nice. Anclea. And Aachen. Again, I'm cool with this. See, but like, look at this wall, man. There's no reason. This wall. Oh. Well, I may as well push him. Why the hell not?
Awaiting your orders. Moving to coordinates. Awaiting your command.
Oh, I thought that was the Star Destroyer. I was like, oh god, he took a lot of hits. That would have been terrible. We got a hell of a fleet going here, though. Man. Oh, this is gonna be nasty.
Your command, sir.
Let's get them hunting for enemies. Look at that wall of turbo laser fire, man. Woo!
Commander.
Who do we want to follow? May have taken a minute, but hey, we got it. I mean, look at this. 50 out of 50. 7 classes. I mean, we're doing pretty well.
Space station damaged.
And they're just, oh yeah, look at that swarm.
Reporting in. Roger that. Roger. Breaking off. Roger that.
I guess they cannot hunt for enemies?
Ready, sir.
Oh, and the nebula. Okay. That makes sense, I suppose. Man, look at that push.
Beginning attack pattern beta. Your orders, General.
It's a gorgeous push. I mean, we got the map, though. We got the map. So much for being cold, right? I'm happy that sending the three of these ships in, right, the Imperial classes, didn't turn out to be a total mistake. Yeah, there's no way they're getting out of this. What are resources at? 21,000? Oh, we still have these two back here, too. I didn't even think about that. And we're only a tier 3. Only a tier 3. That's wild.
Stay in formation. I've got my approach vector.
Only a tier 3. I cannot get over that.
I've got my approach vector.
Those Imperial class Star Destroyers are just gorgeous. Gorgeous pieces of hardware. Yeah. We've won the day. There's no way these guys are getting out of this. Let's go ahead and take a peek and see what we're looking at here. Oh yeah. We got it. Up. We got backup.
Space station damaged.
Destroyer here. Copy. I copy. I've got my approach vector. Reporting.
You know, all my fighters moving up.
Let's blow something up. Cannons charged. Copy. Cannons loaded. Copy that, General. Frigate at your disposal.
Okay.
Your orders, General. Course laid in. Course plotted. Bearing, sir. Cruising speed.
Alright. Man, that wall of turbo laser fire is just nuts.
B-wing here.
We've got them just blockaded in that area.
What's my destination? Direction received.
Nothing you can do, son's gonna stop us. This blockade is nuts. Ah, look at that blockade. That blockade, though. Whew. This is why I love Star Destroyers, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I love Star Destroyers. So despite my terrible lack of good commentary this episode, at least you guys get an awesome Star Destroyer battle. That was a hell of a battle right there. If I make it without losing any ships too, I'm going to be really surprised. I think we lost 1 or 2 ships though, didn't we? Oh, come on, baby. Make it out. You still got your engines. You've no firepower, but you still have your engines.
Star Destroyer standing by.
I have the Star Destroyers push in.
All steam ahead.
We are
There we go. Wow. Did we lose a ship? I don't think we even lost a ship that game. Let's see here. A frigate? No, we did not even lose a Star Destroyer or a cruiser. That's wild. And we took out 3 mining facilities, 3 bulwarks, Lucre Hulk, Munificent, droid carrier, bomber, Piccadilly. 2 Lucre Hulks. Man, I think we ended that battle quick when we set up that blockade, though, because that blockade stopped him from getting a bunch of resources. But anyway, guys, there you guys go. Republic at War, Episode 3 for Season 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and feel free to subscribe to the channel for more Republic at War every week here on YouTube. Hope my commentary didn't bore you guys too much, and thanks for watching. Have a good week.